Good morning. One of the most beloved passages in the New Testament is today's reading from the Gospel. In it, the Lord summarizes the invitation to discipleship, characterized by his earthly ministry. In the passage, the Lord was addressing the Israelites who were burdened down by the Pharisees, their do's and don'ts. Obvious today, we are burdened down with many, many, many things. Among them, the pandemic, the loneliness, the distance from our friends and relatives, the inability to meet. Life is not the same as it was prior to the pandemic. Come to me, all you who are weary and heavily laden. That's the message from Jesus. It expresses the desire and compassionate heart of the Savior and his appeal for the people to come to him for relief of their oppression. It's a call to turn to him whenever we are burdened, and he will take that weight off of our shoulders. It expresses the desire to those of us who are already believers to follow him, answer our baptismal call, completely turn their lives over to him. That's not easy to do. Completely turn your lives over to Christ. I admit I have trouble doing that. Christianity is a relationship with the Son of God, the person of Jesus Christ. This is not a call to a program or a system of religion, nor to a church, and certainly not to some human being. Christianity is an intimate, personal relationship with our Savior. All you who are weary and heavily laden. But how does Christ give us rest? His solution seems no solution at all. After all, a yoke is still a yoke, right? No, not with him. Because we are in partnership with him, and he takes all the burden. This is a call for discipleship, a means where we can find rest. Do you get it? Do you really get it? The Lord has in mind a change of life for us, a transformed lifestyle through an intimate relationship with him. This is, as far as I know, the only place where the Lord tells us what his person is really like. But this description tells us why taking his yoke is not just taking up just another yoke. So what does it mean to take up Christ's yoke? To take up Christ's yoke means to submit to his person as one of those who is gentle and meek. as one who is gentle and caring and concerned for us. It means to put ourselves under his leadership, to join together with him, put up the difference in our lives. He is the yoke mate, and this is how he can give us rest, by taking the burden on himself. The normal yoking load is equal between the two oxen or whoever is yoked together, or whatever is yoked together. But when we are yoked with Jesus Christ, he bears the load, and with him, in partnership, we share the joy of his redemption, the joy of his accomplishments, the joy of the labor, but without the burden of the yoke. He's calling us to serve, but we work and serve in strength, which he gives us. He is always there beside us, propping us up, helping us along, sharing the load that at times is great, especially now. Many of us call ourselves disciples, but do we have that right? We have responded to him as our Savior. We've come to him, but when he seeks to slip the yoke around our necks and join him, well, we resist. We back off. We refuse to truly listen and submit to his word, to acknowledge his authority. We really refuse to trust his gentleness, his goodness, his compassion. We look at the yoke and think it does not fit, when in reality it's designed perfectly for us. Also, because it's tailor-made for us, the Savior promised, "For my yoke is easy and my burden light." It's tailor-made for each of us, and furthermore, he's always with us to bear us up. God bless.